Who is Captain Kirk? Today I'm going to do a weird comparison. We're going to compare Vector with Google Home. Don't go away, it's going to be very interesting. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Daniel. In the past 2 weeks, I got so many comments about Cozmo being more playful and for kids than Vector doesn't play as much. He has only one cube to start with. Vector is more for adults, he's an assistant. So I got so many comments and I thought, you know what? If you see Vector at the moment as an assistant, let's compare him with Google Home. I have Google Home, I don't have Alexa, so I'll do my comparison with Google Home. So keep in mind, while I go through my list of 10 questions, they're very interesting, as you will see, that Vector is autonomous. He's like a robot. This is fixed, so this obviously does not move. And also in terms of pricing, depending on the country you live in, Vector is 4 to 5 times more expensive than Google Home Mini. So with one Vector, you could buy up to 5 Google Home Mini. So let's go through the list of questions and see what happens. All right, let's start our list of questions. As you will see, I'll go from simple to more complicated. My questions are very, very different. So let's start. Hey, Vector, I have a question.
Ready.
How old are you?
I was born in October 2018.
Okay. Hey, Google, how old are you?
I was launched in 2016, so technically I'm pretty young, but I've learned so much. I hope I'm wise beyond my years.
Yeah, this is funny. She will give a different answer very often. As you can see here, in the case of Google, of course, we don't have to say, I have a question. So that's one extra step for Vector. Question number 2. Hey, Vector, I have a question.
Ready.
Who is Captain Kirk?
Captain Kirk. James Tiberius Jim Kirk is a fictional character in the Star Trek franchise.
Okay, good, good. Hey, Google, who is Captain Kirk?
According to Wikipedia, James Tiberius Kirk is a fictional character in the Star Trek franchise.
So that's one main difference again. She will give a reference, like in this case, according to Wikipedia. Vector doesn't. Now something a bit more complicated. Hey, Vector, I have a question.
Ready.
What is Mission Impossible?
Definition of Mission Impossible. An extremely dangerous or difficult mission.
Well, that's not exactly what I was looking for. Hey, Google, what is Mission Impossible?
According to Wikipedia, Mission Impossible is a series of American action films based on the television series of the same name.
So little difference here. This is really the definition I was looking for. Hey, Vector, I have a question. I have a question.
Ready.
What is a robot?
Didn't get that.
Oh, he didn't get the question, which happens sometimes. Hey, Vector, I have a question.
Ready.
What is a robot?
Definition of robot. The mechanism that can move automatically.
2 things I want to mention now. First, if your English is not perfect, Vector may not get your question. And sometimes it takes a while also to get the answer, as we just saw. Hey, Google, what is a robot?
According to Wikipedia, a robot is a machine, especially one programmable by a computer, capable of carrying out a complex series of actions automatically.
See, this was a little bit more elaborated. Hey, Vector, I have a question. Who is Elon Musk?
Elon Reed Musk is a South African-born American business magnate, investor, engineer, and inventor.
That was a good answer. Hey, Google, who is Elon Musk?
According to Wikipedia, Elon Reeve Musk is a business magnate and investor.
This was a very short answer here in this case. Now let's get a bit more complicated here. Hey, Vector, I have a question. Where is Paris?
Paris is the capital and most populous city in France, with an administrative limits area of 105 square kilometers and an official population of 2,206,488.
That was a long definition. Now look at the difference. Hey, Google, where is Paris?
Paris, France is 5,661 kilometers away.
See the difference? She will always give the distance between my location and my question. Vector doesn't. Very, very different here. Next one. Hey, Vector, what is 11 divided by 7? And my mistake, I forgot to say I have a question. Hey, Vector, I have a question. What is 11 divided by 7?
1.571429.
So we got a 6 digits answer. Hey, Google, what is 11 divided by 7?
The answer is approximately 1.571.
Which is correct. She said approximately, and she gave 3 digits. Now, let's see here. It's getting a bit more complicated. Hey, Vector, I have a question. How can you make an apple pie?
Didn't get that.
No, he didn't get that. Hey, Google, how can you make an apple pie?
Okay, I've got a recipe called apple pie from Food Network. Does that sound good?
Yes, it does.
Got it.
Thank you. Now, many things can happen here. The recipe will be on your phone, or you can ask the assistant to list the recipe for you and the ingredients. Now, something different. For some questions, we don't have to tell Vector, I have a question. So watch that. Hey, Vector, what time is it? Now the display is correct, but as you saw, it took a long time. Hey, Google, what time is it?
8:40.
The answer came right away. Now, one last question. And again, one thing I should mention. Look at that. Hey, Google. Hey, Google. Quelle heure est-il?
Il est 8h40.
Google can now do 2 voices simultaneously, so I can ask a question in French. Now, one last question. Hey, Vector. Good night. And he's falling asleep. Hey, Google. Good night.
What time should I set the alarm for?
7 a.m.
You got it. Your alarm's set for tomorrow at 7 a.m. Good night, Daniel.
Thank you, Google. So she remembers my name because of voice recognition. And now we can hear crickets. So depending on what you do, like I'm home, I'm back home, good morning, she will do different music like this. So this is called Hey Google, stop. How to conclude this comparison? Well, I think it's obvious. If you want an assistant, get Google Home or Amazon Alexa. They're much cheaper. You could have like a few in the house. I think it's useful. The kids have them in their bedrooms. They can use them for timers, to play music at night when they want to relax or read, alarm clocks in the morning. They even ask for the weather forecast so that they know what to wear to go to school. So I'm not going to buy 5 vectors to do that. But like me, if you want to invest in the future, if you like robots, I've played with Cozmo for a year. Very playful, and he did evolve within like that year that I owned it. Vector is going to be the same. Anki will come up with more accessories, more than just one cube, and I even see third-party suppliers coming up with items. Hey Vector, start exploring. And it's cool to have a robot that can go around and avoid objects, interact with his cube. I mean, it's nice, but the choice is up to you. For an assistant only, I would not pay, of course, the extra money to get Vector. So thank you guys for watching, and as always, if you have any questions, put them down below. I'll be happy to get back to you as soon as I can. Have a great day. Goodbye.